Layla here, and welcome to my new Crochet with Me series where you crochet with me. So sometimes in this series I will pick out a pattern and I'll put it in the description box so you guys can follow along the same pattern that I'm using, and you're going to crochet the same thing with me. I mean, of course you can crochet other things, but the point of it is so you can crochet the same thing as me, see how yours turns out, see how mine's turns out, and I think it's pretty cool. I've always wanted to see people do that, and I think it's a pretty fun thing to do because it's like having crochet partners without actually seeing your crochet partners. And sometimes it's going to be me free crocheting and attempting to make a pattern out of it. So today we are going to be making Santa Claus. I'll put a picture somewhere, I don't know where, but I have my iPad here with Saint Nick himself, and we're going to be crocheting a Santa Claus doll. Now I usually make dolls. I'll put like a little video of some of the dolls that I've created recently, and I really enjoy doing that because it's so cool, like creating a person or like an animal out of yarn. And that's something that I do weekly. I make a doll very frequently, and so today we're going to be making Santa Claus, and the link to the pattern that I'm using is in the description. It is free, so you can use it. You can use the yarn that they're using. I'm not using the yarn that they're using. I like to use my own yarn and my own hook size, but just make sure the yarn you use and the hook size you use actually match up. Like, you don't want to use a chunky yarn and then use a 2mm hook. Like, that would be crazy. So the yarn that I'm going to be using today is 24/7 cotton yarn by Lion Brand. It's a 100% mercerized cotton, so it has like a little sheen to it, and it's super strong, so you don't have to worry about it like moving around and stretching or anything like that. It's a weight 4 medium yarn. You can use a 4.4mm hook, but I'm going to be using a 3.5mm hook, so it's pretty small. I don't know if you can see that. And the colors you'll need will be red, a skin color type yarn is Saint Nick, he's pretty pale. Yellow for like the little waistband part of his belt buckle, and black, of course. So I believe those are all of the ones that I need. Wait, I need white. Oh my gosh, BRB. Okay, I'm back. I hope I'm in the right spot. And you need white. So red, white, black, a skin color yarn, and yellow. So these 5 colors, you can use whatever, like I said before, you can use whatever size yarn. If you want to make a chunky Santa using this pattern, you can do that. All you have to do is change your hook size and change the yarn that you're using. Other supplies you'll need will be safety eyes. You can make the eyes yourself, but I like to use safety eyes because making eyes is a drag. I have many different sizes. I don't know which one I'll use, so we'll see. These are bigger ones, these are smaller ones, and medium size. And you'll need a stitch marker. You don't need many stitch markers, just one, so that you can keep track of the rounds, because for amigurumi we work in rounds. So get a stitch marker. You'll need scissors, an electronic counter, or like a notepad so you can keep track of which row you're on, and a tapestry needle. Alrighty, I think that is it. If I forgot anything, I'll probably do it when I'm editing and like come back. Hello from the future. I did forget one thing you need, and you can't make a doll without this polyfill. You need some stuffing. Even if you have to rip your own pillow open and get that stuffing, that works as well. Don't forget this. So let's get started.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Alrighty, I am at this point. This is what the head looks like so far, and I just finished row 15. And so the next part says insert safety eyes between round 10 and round 11, 4 stitches in between the eyes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So around here is where we'll insert the eyes, and the pattern says to use 8mm eyes, but it also uses a different kind of yarn, so I don't know if I should use 8mm or 12mm or 9mm. So I have all of these different size eyeballs. Okay, there's the 12, and this is a 9, maybe? I don't know. The sizes, like, it doesn't say the sizes. It just says that, like, the assortment. But I think I'll use the 12 because I want him to kind of have, like, big bug eyes. So I think a 12 would be good. Fury. My little gato. Hey there, Fury. How are ya? Sleepy kitty. So this is what it looks like. And also, I'm not even sure if these are 12mm. It says it comes with like 5 to like 12, but these could be around 10mm or not. So 9 to 12, between 9 to 12mm eyeballs, safety eyes. So you can use that, but it depends on the yarn you use. If you use a smaller yarn, use smaller eyes, because then these may be too big for the tiny, tiny yarn. But if you use bigger yarn, thicker yarn, you can like go up to 12 or 15 or something if you can find those. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to I keep looking over here, but the camera's right there. I'm going to continue working on this doll. So this is what you should have so far. I'm done with the head. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool and pretty much like the pattern so far. And if the camera is shaking, it's because I'm actually holding it and not just like setting it down. But I'm done with the head. I'm gonna start working on the nose part. And this is different for me because I usually work my doll up like all at once. I don't usually just like start with the head and make the body parts separately. Everything is worked up in one go, but this is kind of different and I kind of like it because it's not like what I usually do. So I'm gonna start on the nose and then come back and update you guys when I finish. Alrighty, I have finished this nose. It took like 2 seconds and it's supposed to go like this on it. It looks bigger in the picture, but I'm using a different kind of yarn, so I'm not surprised, but it's still a nose. I'm not gonna attach them yet. But for the next part, we're going to work on the beard, and the beard is white. So take your white yarn. And I was reading this and it's talking about do a bobble stitch, and I have not done a bobble stitch before. I know what it looks like. It's like these little puffy stitches, and I don't know how to do that. So we're going to learn something new today, okay? It says crochet 17 chains with white yarn, continue working in turning rows. So like chain 1 and then turn. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't done this before. We're gonna work on this together. So I'm gonna chain 17. All right, 17 chains, and then it says beginning from the 3rd chain from the hook, so skip 2. And it says each bobble stitch is crocheted into the bobble stitch from the previous row. Make sure all the bobble are bulging on one side. Turn them inside out if needed while working. How to crochet a bobble stitch. The bobble stitch is a combination of 4 double crochet stitches in the same stitch, but when you work it, you leave each double crochet stitch incomplete without pulling through the last stitch. When you have 5 loops on the yarn on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. Okay, so 4 double crochets into 1 stitch, but you don't finish them. So 4 double crochets into the same stitch, but you don't complete them, and you only complete it on the last one. And when you have 5 loops on your hook, pull through all 5. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. So row 1, it says bobble stitch into next stitch. So we're going to skip the first 2 stitches because it says work in the 3rd chain. So let's do bobble stitch. So double crochet, pull through 2, but leave 2, so that's 1. At number 2, pull through 2, that's number 2, 3, pull through 2, and 4. And then, wait, I don't have 5 loops. I did something wrong. Okay, let's try this again. Because it says, combination of 4 double crochet stitches in the same stitch. When you work it, leave each double crochet stitch incomplete without pulling through the last stitch. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's try this again. So go through. So 1, because I have to pull through 2 and leave 2. Do I yarn over again and then go through, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull through 2, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, go in, and pull through. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 loops. Okay, I need to watch a tutorial. I shall be back. Alrighty, I don't know if there are like different ways to do a bobble stitch, but the tutorial I just watched, she said double crochet. So I was doing it the way I thought it should be. So go in, double crochet normally, pull through 2, stop there, go in again, pull through 2, stop there, go in again, pull through 2, stop there, go in again, pull through 2, stop there, until you have 6, not 5, until you have 6 loops on your hook. So she did that and it worked. So I just needed to do 1 more. So we're going to look at the pattern again and see what she has next. Okay, now we have this little bubble thingy, and it says repeat that 7 times. I finished the beard part and this is what it looks like. I mean, it kind of turned out the way it was supposed to, but this is what it will look like on him. Like that, or like I could scoot it up some more. It'll look like this, so it still looks like a beard to me, so I like it. And then I'm gonna put his nose on, and his nose is gonna go right there. I think I'll put his nose on first, and like just put the nose in between the eyeballs, but not like directly, because our noses aren't right here, you know, just a little slightly below, just like that, and it should look good. So I'm going to sew these parts on, and then I'm going to start working on the arms. Say hi to the camera. You gonna say hi to the camera? No? Yes? No? Okay.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Finished the arms. So this is what they look like, and then this is the head. So I've only done these things so far. I've only been working on these. I went to take a bathroom break one time, and I have watched 2 Lion King movies. That is how long this has taken me. Like, why is it taking me so long? But I'm not surprised, because usually dolls take me some hours to do. So that means it's been like 2.5 hours, which is on point with how long it takes me to do these. And I'm reading a pattern, so it's a little bit different from my normal routine when it comes to doing amigurumi. So I am actually enjoying the process. It's not annoying that it's taken a long time. Oh, I'm sorry, Fury. My cat is right here. So the next thing I'm going to work on will be the legs and the body, because the legs are separate, but then you work the legs up. You work the body up from the legs. So you attach the legs together, and you work the body up from there. And so I'm going to do that, and then maybe attach the head and the arms to it. I'll see. I'll let you guys know. I'll give a little update. What time is it right now? It is Oh, it's backwards. It's 2:24, 14:24. I have my time in on a 24-hour clock. So it's 2:24 PST. So we'll see what time it'll be when I come back, if I remember to show the time. And we'll attach the head and the arms, hopefully. Oh, you're so cute. Are you messing with my hair? Yes, you are. wasn't gonna be back until I was done with the body, but I'm gonna take a break to eat, and these are the shoes so far. So I have to attach them together and work on the body. It is currently 3:57, so 15:57, almost 4 o'clock. So it took me a little over an hour to do this. And yeah, so I'm gonna go eat and I'll come back and finish the body and then show you guys me putting it together. It's the next day and I did finish off making all of the pieces for Santa, his arms, his head, his hat, his body, and the belt. The belt looks a little, weird, but we're not gonna worry about that. So I'm going to assemble this together. Well, assemble means put together. I'm going to put this together, assemble it, and then we'll see what the finished product looks like. Alrighty, I have finished Santa. This is what he looks like. Let's give him a good spin, just like this. I actually enjoyed making this. The yarn that I use, I did not like that so much. I don't usually use that yarn to make my dolls. I use acrylic yarn, and I feel like it's kind of the best for it because this yarn is so slippery. I felt like I had to move slowly just to get this done, and like you can see the stuffing through the stitches like that, so I couldn't crochet as tight as I love to crochet. But the way it turned out, I love the way it turned out. This is how big it is. Let's put it next to my head. This is how big it is. Let me know if you guys worked on this doll and what it turned out to be. Just follow me on my Instagram and tag me on there so that I can see it. And let me know what other projects you worked on during this crochet with me, because you didn't have to make this specifically. It would be fun too, but if you are working on any other project, let me know because I'd love to hear it, because I'm always working and planning on making other projects, so like my life is consumed with crochet thoughts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this crochet with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!